postpartum hair loss. The trenches. Okay? I wore my hair like a hat for about 3 months because I had no hairline. Like my hair in the front of my head was as smooth as my baby bottom.
Yeah.
I know that for sure contributed to my depression because I was like, but I worked so hard, take so good care of my hair, and now I have nothing. Like I just gonna lose the whole front. Like I gonna just look like some kind of animal, like egghead. That was me putting pressure on myself. All right. I isolated myself whenever I was in office. I just would close in the doors, and I isolated myself at home. Just would always find some task to do to just detach from everybody. Like ask my mom to assist with the baby or my sister to assist with the baby, and I would just say, oh, I can just do the laundry, or oh, let me just go and tidy up, hold up for a second. And I just needed to be by myself, really and truly just wallowing in my despair. I felt so ugly in my skin, despite the compliments from my partner and everyone who saw me. They were like, oh, girl, your bounce back is real weird. I understand. Like, I still couldn't fit into the jeans that I wanted to wear. Like, I still couldn't put on the bra that I loved before, because we all have that one comfortable bra, even though you're only 20, And the breastfeeding thing, no offense, no bad blood to Patty, but the trenches, it was not for me. I just couldn't do it. But my baby breastfed for 5 months. She decided she did not want no more breast milk. Like and my breast milk was good. I tasted it one day because I just wanted to make sure. In the first instance when she was having those lashing issues, I wanted to taste it. I was like, is it bitter? Is it salty? What's wrong? But it was sweet like sugar. But she just didn't want it anymore. And I was okay with that. I was like, okay, you probably feeding into me because you really know I didn't want my boobies to be down by my ankles. I couldn't take it. It was a lot, especially just finding out at 5 months. Like, I had no time to mentally just get into the zone. So, the hormones crashing after the baby come out, just trying to adapt to everything. Hey, let me tell you, emotions, just a lot of emotions. I didn't even want to create memories with my baby because I felt if I took the picture, I wouldn't even show in it. Like one of those cartoon pictures, you take it and the ghost there and you don't see the ghost. I felt like that. But then I used to always have a big disappointing debate in my head. If I do it, I'm creating horrible childhood memories because my face show everything. Or if I don't do it, I'm doing her injustice and robbing her of those precious moments to see, her stepping stones coming up. So I used to have those battles and I used to make up my mind. Fake it till you make it. Just find your good angle. And then I just decided, let's just take pictures of her. Mommy, you need to be there. Just take pictures of her. Right? So, in the end, my solution was just to lay still in bed, silent cry, watch time go by from one day into the next. The insomnia was real. Once I even wished I was dead because this couldn't be the way of living for me, especially now, like everybody said, your loss of freedom. I can't get up and do what I want anymore. I now have an obligation, a duty, a responsibility, and to be quite honest, my baby ain't deserve that. She don't deserve that. So it's just like, remove me. That was my position. Let me just remove myself. And let somebody else just tell her, well, your mom was a good person. She used to do this, rather than getting the bad end of the stick. But, hey. My partner even got angry with me when I refused intimacy post-birth because he knew I was fully healed and he had needs. Well, he and my family members cost me all the time to pretty up myself, but I had zero motivation to, especially with no hairline. Come on. There was zero motivation, especially on my birthday. I booked an appointment with Faye and I even canceled the appointment the day before. I can't even remember the excuse I gave Faye now. But, sorry Faye, no offense to you, it was an episode. I love you. I felt like that would draw more attention to my PPD and that people would see straight through me. The self-criticism was mentally crippling, especially as a first-time mother, with high expectations from the public based on my past professional experiences. And no, I wasn't saying I wonder what people would think, Literally, I would be minding my business. Oh, you had a baby? Because now I didn't look really different, you know. If you didn't know, you didn't know. And they're like, oh, you really had a baby? Because, you know, somebody would meet you in the aisle of the shop and they'd be like, hey, how you had a baby? And then, oh, you had a baby, but you don't look so, but you could go back again. No, I don't. Oh, you can be a great mother. You don't know how I feel mentally. You don't know how I feel. Thank you. You know, thanks. Sometimes I used to just zone. I didn't even realize I used to walk off on people when they started to talk about the baby. Because I just had that detachment and I literally was just trying to find my ground, my common ground with the situation. It had a time, I just left my partner in silence a few times after letting him know I don't feel like myself inside out. And he just really wasn't processing it because he had needs. And I just, you know, get out of character and I was like, you know, I'll find it somewhere else. With a little extra, you know, sentence enhancers in there. You know, just find it somewhere else. And he was just humble, like, okay, she probably stressed out, she probably didn't get enough sleep, she probably facial reactions and the non-verbal communication. He realized, like, this is a real life process for me right now. Like, I don't know, I'm trying to find me. Well, to wrap it all up, my baby is 10 months now, and I still have my lows, like I said, to this day. At least every 2 weeks when you have a bad day at work and you just go home like, Lord, I reach home late, look at neglecting abusing my little privileges, you know? Because I'm fortunate, my baby goes from one bedroom to the next for daycare. You know, a lot of people don't have that, and I still have a conscience because I would like for my mother to have her free time, and if I don't reach home by a specific time, I'd be depressed because I didn't get to interact with my baby the way I wanted to, because she just got a set time schedule for herself for sleep, which is all in. I just be like, but we didn't even get to talk. But I'm grateful, I'm gonna take it, because I know you're gonna come the time that terrible twos hit and she ain't wanna be sleeping, and friend, we gonna have to find some way, some shape or form to have to put on a movie, she read the book read to her, something. But yeah. When those moments hit, I just try to self-soothe and regulate myself by just sitting sometimes outside with her, just listening to the wind blow, the leaves on the trees, or just letting her just observe and take in nature, you know, listening to the dog in the distance barking, or, you know, just smelling the sea breeze in the air and those different things. Or sometimes I just would call my friend Kerry and just tell her, like, friend, today was one of those days. I don't know how to describe it, but it was a day. And things not going well, but we got pushed through. And Kerry, heaven sent. I swear to our God, I just pray every night for my friend to just be able to pour into someone else how I just pour into her, because I know without her, I probably might, I don't know where I would have been. I don't know. But find what works for you. I would just like to tell everybody that. Find what works for you. One of my things that I also enjoy doing with my baby that helped me to just get back into the zone, like, hey, it's gonna be okay and everything will figure out itself. Simple steps, little wins. I just like reading to my baby. We have this bedtime routine from birth. I would always read a story to her, and then we would cuddle until she fall asleep, and that kind of just helps me to just melt away everything. So, mommies, give yourself some grace. Please give yourself some grace. Find what works for you, educate yourself, learn yourself, okay? You have to learn what your triggers are. You have to learn what are your likes and your dislikes. You have to learn when your body feels a certain way, what? Educate your loved ones as well on what postpartum depression is and what you experience, so that they too can identify when you are off or having your moment, and probably aid in helping you go through it. Because really and truly, if you experience it, you just have to go through it. You got to get through it. You got to get from start to end, and then we got to try and cut them down and try to just walk with them, because they're going to come. Females, we got a lot of hormones, monthlies, menstruals, everybody got them days, everybody got them ways. Self-advocation is key. And I know there's a negative stigma around mental health, in mental illness in general. And I feel like, you put postpartum out there, they probably would have that little side eye to it. Might be a little more understanding because babies involved, and people don't want the babies to get hurt. But really and truly, it's the mothers they gotta worry about. Because if we are not good, we can't make sure the baby is good. Because our bodies are producing everything that is needed for them to be good. So we can all be perfect and still feel low and overwhelmed, even without being mothers. But we need to open up, support each other, in all positive lights. The truth be told, a space like P for Postpartum is an amazing platform, because I think we need more spaces like this so that we can vent, so that we can just support each other without any kind of judgment and just feel accepted and valued that we are human first, we are women second, we are mothers third, and we are going to be fine. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Ruan, for sharing your experience, and I'm sure that a lot of us can relate to a lot of what you were saying. And your baby is 10 months. Congratulations. But those of us who have babies longer, it can go on for longer than that, but you have your moments. So like you say, you have to push through, and a lot of themes, a theme that came up a lot today was community. And I think that is what Phaedra is trying to build with this event and this venture, that we are here and it's not something that is going to be taboo anymore because she's bringing it to light. So thank you for that, Taniko, and for all the presenters that presented today. We have come to the end of our official presenting, but we have some food and we also have some more giveaways. But this time, you have to answer questions, right? We're not just giving away. You have to answer questions. So we had a couple presentations for the day, and we're going to ask questions based on those presentations. Now, we gifted mothers, our mothers-to-be, some gifts. But now we're going to have some general gift certificates from GABS that you can win by answering these questions. Before we get to that, we had a prize for the person that came first to the event. So we are appreciating our early birds, right? And that prize is a session with Phaedra for makeup. Face Finesse by Faye. And that, forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong, but I'll try my best. Shalom. Right. She was the first person at the event, and you would have won a gift card from Phaedra to get your face beat. Congratulations. It sure is. So we have two other giveaways. Phaedra, well, you guys should get this because she had to do her speech twice, right? So this question comes from her speech. And this is for a gift certificate from GABS. So what year did the concept of P for Postpartum was birthed? What year did she mention in her speech? Who hand was up first? Okay, Rochelle. Correct. Very good. Congratulations.
We have a gift card for you.
Yes, we'll have the gift cards for you after. And then there's one more gift. Okay, and it's another gift card from GABS as well. This was from the last presenter, and she said it a number of times. And it's something that we are all conscious of when we are pregnant and we don't want it, but it comes. Sometimes even after we give birth, it don't go away. So it says the estimate weight of pregnancy? Like how much weight do you gain? Oh, I didn't even answer Glennie.
Between 25 and 35 pounds.
Correct. So congratulations, Gleneva and Rochelle, on your gift certificates from Gabs. Now we're gonna have the woman of the hour give her closing. This is
I'm overwhelmed. As we come to the close of this beautiful and meaningful gathering, my heart is full. First and foremost, I give all my honor and glory to God. This vision from seed to reality was placed in my heart by Him through His grace, provision, and divine timing. People Postpartum was born. Without Him, none of this would be possible. When there were uncertainties, He provided clarity. Specifically, I had nothing that you see here today. I had nothing prepared for up to Thursday. Nothing. When there were challenges like that, He provided strength. Today is evidence that when God gives you an assignment, He also provides the strength and the people to fulfill it. It is a testament to His faithfulness. To my family and friends, thank you for your love, encouragement, and for supporting my vision and purpose. Your presence, prayers, and belief in me help bring this mission to life, and I'm truly grateful to have such an amazing circle standing with me. To my amazing team, thank you for your commitment, teamwork, and support. Your contributions did not go unnoticed, and I deeply appreciate the time and energy you invested. It means a lot to have such dependable people working together toward a shared goal. I would like to extend sincere gratitude to Denise and Niles for graciously hosting us here at T-Box Lounge. Your warmth, hospitality, and beautiful space helped create the perfect atmosphere for such an important conversation. Thank you for believing in this vision and for opening your doors to People Postpartum. A heartfelt thank you to our speakers, Nurse Chika, Mrs. Valinda Hodge, Miss Natalie Irish, and Mrs. Vanice Batik. Your generosity and willingness to share knowledge help create a meaningful space for awareness, education, and support that help make this event possible and impactful for mothers and families. Your contribution is deeply appreciated. And last and not least, our sponsors: AMA's Children Boutique, Alert Security Services, Gab's Party Essentials, Genesis Properties, High Tech Science and Designs, Paramount Pharmacy, Root Babies Corner, my dad, Lloyd's Live, big man himself, Lucius from Partyaad, Merchants Market, Milestones, Rima's Delight, Stud Pub, and Desserts by Tahira and Shamika. And every helping hand behind the scenes, your contributions have made this experience impactful and memorable. It truly takes a village to bring something meaningful to life. To every person here, thank you for being present and for supporting this vision. Your time, your encouragement, and your energy mean more than words can fully express. This is not just an event. This is a movement of awareness, restoration, and intentional care for women in one of the most vulnerable and transformative seasons in their lives. As we leave today, I pray that what was shared here continues beyond this room. May we walk in purpose, extend grace to ourselves, and continue to pour into one another. P for Postpartum is more than just a brand. It is a promise. It's a promise that her recovery will never be overlooked again. Thank you all for being here, a part of the beginning. May God continue to bless each and every one of you abundantly and cover every mother present here today. I thank you. Good afternoon and safe travels.
Thank you for watching.